Okay. I nearly was just about to speak before my mic decided to not work. Bonjour. I don't speak French. I don't speak French, bro. I don't speak French, my man. I only speak Pringles. I only speak the language of Pringles, my man. Sorry. Only Pringles in this world. Alright. Just getting this started up. Trying to get my watch hours up. Try to get a few things in. Oh boy. I'm ready to absolutely make a fool out of myself on these predictions. I'm probably going to do very bad at this. I'm going to be so bad at these predictions. It is literally going to Hold on. I'm sitting on this dang brick basically all day, which is my wallet. Get up there. Stupid. It's like freaking full of things in it. All right. Shane Narlet. I don't know what that means, and I'm not pulling up Google Translate. Welcome back to live streaming. Yep. Finally tired of this throat thing. Took one of those, what's them called? What are those things called? Halls things? Throat soothers, and I took one of those. I'm now good. Whoa, subtle flex. Well, I've been doing that like every single stream. Every prediction stream, I have done that specific thing, and I don't mean to, and every time I do it. Oh boy. My first prediction of the day. Where is a card so I can actually write this crap down? Because I forget. I forget every time. I'll forget like a few hours after I make this stream. So, all right. So last week, a few of my predictions went horribly wrong, especially my Bills Patriots prediction. That went horribly wrong. I said the Bills would win by 20, and the Patriots ended up winning by 4. I thought it was going to be an absolute blowout, but I guess not. Our Lord Belichick decided, no, F you, streamer. He's just like, no, you don't like that. Bill Belichick said no to that. Finger, man, this hurts. Sorry, guys. I smashed my finger during weightlifting today, so I can't bend it as well. Anyway, so I'm going to be right on some of these predictions. Meanwhile, eating a can of Pringles. Meanwhile, eating some Pringles. So, all right. So, Bucks, Bills. Oh, wait. Can you guys see that? Right? Can you guys see that any good? Yeah, I think you can. If not, I could. Let me know if I need to zoom it in. Till then, I'll just zoom it in a little bit. Oh boy, Bucks and Bills. But this is probably going to be a good game in my book. I mean, both these teams are really good. Well, Tampa's been good on the road, 2-0. But English. They have been on the home English. They've been on the road for haven't been on the road for what, 3 weeks now? 3? Yeah, 3. So, but going into Buffalo, now Buffalo's been a little bit over the last few weeks. So, I mean, that's why they play it, except it's on Thursday and not Sunday. But Bills are 3-1 at home. The line saying currently that Buffalo is favored. I think that's how that works. I don't know. I'm not good at those things. I've just never been good at those. We did gain a sub. I didn't even realize it. But right now, I think Josh Allen's a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield. No question. Is Stephon Diggs going to be out there? Probably. I think. Is Kincaid going to be there too? I think Knox. But right now, I say I don't think Buffalo's going to win by 8. Yeah, okay, that's how that works. Okay, that's how it works. I think I knew it was something like that. But I don't think it might be 8.5. I say maybe 7. Only go 7. Maybe. I think it might be a close game. Tampa's defense might hold on. I mean, they kept it close against the Lions, and the Lions are a pretty good team. Give me the Bucks plus 8.5. Really? Give them the Bucks plus 8.5. Right now, I'm currently taking the Bucks winning this game, but only by like 3 points. I'm only taking the Bucks by like 3 points on this game. Oh boy, in Buffalo, it's only going to be 55 degrees. It doesn't say wind. Over 43.5 points? I'd say maybe over. What I'm going with, I'm going over. I'm going over. And I'm going to go 30-27. I'm going 30-27 Buccaneers win. I know one of our regulars, SG, he's in our channel once in a while, but I think he's probably still half asleep from watching the Warriors game last night since he went to that game. So, yeah, so I think he's probably still asleep watching from that game. If not, I think he also said he's going to Hawaii as well. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The Dallas Cowboy game. I swear to God, Dallas, please don't score 45 touchdowns with, what's-his-face, Tony Pollard, and then getting Brett Aubrey to kick 60 extra points. Because I'm not losing in fantasy this week to Cam. It's not happening. I'm not dropping the 1-7. It is not happening. I can guarantee it is not happening. I'm dropping the 1-7. Cowboys are the way better team. Don't get me wrong. Which I hate to say it, but Cam's going to win in fantasy this week. Gosh dang it. He realized his mistakes. He fixed his mistakes before I even realized it. But right now, I'm going with the Cowboys, obviously. Who would not go with the Cowboys? Go with them boys. I'm probably going to... The line currently 6.5. Ooh, I don't know about... Well, I think that might be a little bit low. I say that's a little bit low. In my eyes, that's a little low. I'm going with the Cowboys. I am going with the Cowboys here. Question is, by how many points am I going to go? I'm going Cowboys win by 10. I'm going Cowboys win by 10. Cowboys probably going to be a high scoring. Well, maybe. I'm going 35-25. I'm going 35-25. Cowboys win. Definitely. I'm taking the over. I'm taking the over. Because Dallas has got some good weapons. Rams have some okay weapons. Bro, tickets low as $26. Bro, I can go down to Dallas. Bro, let's call Cam up. Let's call some people up saying let's go get some Cowboys tickets. I know actually some people who go to Dallas football games. What's his face? No. He lives in Arlington, actually, so it's like I should call him up. Say, hey, go to a Cowboys game. No, I ain't doing that. Ooh, guys, I think this is going to be one of the best games of the week. Well, depending record-wise, no. But division-wise, division rival football in week 7 or week 8, sorry. Yeah, this is going to be a good game. The tickets are as low as $101. That is expensive. That's expensive. My book. That is expensive. But, oh boy, Vikings have been on the resurge as of late. What is it now? They've won 2 straight? What is it, 2 straight games now? 2 or 3 straight games, I think. They're 3-4. Good for the Vikings. They just upset the 49ers, which I did not see that coming. I mean, who saw that coming? Packers barely lost to the Broncos, who are now 2-5. But this is just going to be a weird matchup. It's in Lambeau Field. It's going to be raining. According to weather, it's raining. But, man, since it's in Lambeau Field, given the elements, I'd say, yeah, Vikings got the better team, but we know what happened last year when the Vikings went into Green Bay, got absolutely beat down. I think it was snowing, a little bit of a snow last year. But that was like week 16, week 17. But I'm going with the Packers. I'm going with the Packers with a slight edge. I'm going Packers with a slight edge over the Vikings. Tom Grossi would be happy about that. I'm going with the Vikings over the Packers. Let's say, line's even currently. I'm going 23-20. Going to keep it a little bit low scoring because of the rain. So it's just going in the over. It's literally just going over by 1 point. By 1 point. And I'm honestly shocked we have 5 people in here. I'm honestly shocked. Yeah, but I'm going with the Packers winning 23-20. Just because of the elements and how it's going to be. I think it said it's supposed to be windy as well. So that might play into a big factor. Another CBS game that not planning on watching. Falcons and the Titans. Oh boy. I did read an article before I read this stream that said Will Levis is going to Will Levis and Malik Willis will split, but Will Levis will be the presumed starter. Now, Will Levis apparently is making his NFL debut. He looked okay at college. I think he was pretty good. But is he good enough to lead that Tennessee offense, which is basically hand the ball off to Derrick Henry and barely throw the ball? I mean, I say so. But they got to get this win, man. They have got to get this win. But I don't know, man. The Falcons have been pretty good. Well, not good, but not great either. I mean, they barely squeaked out against the Buccaneers. Barely. I mean, what was it, 16-13 over the Bucs in Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay is, well, kind of a hard place. Kind of a hard place to play. Falcons have been on the road. What is it now? I'm checking the Falcons schedule. This is their second straight game, then heading back to home to face the Vikings. But I don't know, man. But right now, I'm going with the Falcons. What was the line? Falcons favored? Yeah, I'm going with that too. Same line. I'm going with over the Titans. Except I'm not going 2.5. I'm going to go up by 5. I'm going up by 5 here. Going up by 5 points. So, got to figure out something along these lines. What would a terrible score be in a terrible football game? It's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be super high scoring. I'm going 27-22. Falcons win. I know, random score. Random. And once again, I'm going the over. Why am I keep going the over? I don't know. No way it's that high. I said 27-22. Only 49 points. Hey, man, that's why I say I'm terrible at these predictions. That's why I say That's why I say before the stream, I am absolutely horrible at these, man. I mean, look what happened last week. It backfired tremendously when I said the Patriots would lose by 25 points. Ooh, pure adrenaline going 16-14. I'm writing that down. Today's your day off. Are you streaming anything tomorrow? I didn't see anything. You streaming your Flyers tomorrow? I know they're playing tomorrow. Streaming them Flyers? Who are they playing? I know it's somebody like Midwest. I wonder who they're playing. Flyers and Wild. Oh boy, that sounds fun. Oh boy, the Rising Rhino game of the week, everybody. If Rhino's covering it. The Colts game. Can the Colts bounce back after terrible ref calls? Yes, I think they could. Flyers, Wild. Hey, that should be a good one. I'll probably stop by in there. I mean, I got the... Yeah, he's going to do every Colts game, the Rising Rhino game of the week. I saw his video about an insane ending to the Colts and Browns game. I saw that ending of his. Wow, Saints in front by 1? Only by a point? Ooh, chat, I don't know about this one, but right now I'm leaning towards the Colts. I'm leaning towards the Colts. I'm thinking I'm leaning towards the Colts, man. I don't think it's going to be like super high scoring. Defenses are okay. Saints defense is pretty good. But Gardner Minshew played good. Whoever that wide receiver who you had in fantasy was good. Downs or whatever it was, but I don't think that's going to be sustained success. Question is, can the Saints get Kamara and what's-his-face, Slant Boy, Thomas involved? Lol. I'm a Saints fan now. But I think the Colts are going to bounce back. I'm taking the Colts. I'm taking the Colts in the chat. I'm taking the Colts over the Saints. 43.5 over under that. 43.5. It's not, well, Saints played the Jags last week, right? What was that? 31-24. Kept that close against the division leader. I'm going to say the Colts keep it close. I'm saying the Colts keep it close. Do win. They do win the game. I'm saying they go over. I'm saying 30-23 going over. Why am I going over every time? Yeah, I'm going to have to tune and listen into Rising Rhino call the Colts game. Ooh, that's on Fox. That might be a good one to watch or listen to. Oh boy, the beatdown. No, it's not. I'm not calling any beatdown of the week again. I'm not calling that again. The Patriots and the Dolphins. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting, chat. This is going to be interesting. Is anybody a Dolphins fan? I don't think so. Not that I know of. Nobody? No? Not that I know of, but actually I think I know one Dolphins fan. Oh, now you're cheering on the Patriots. Okay, now you're cheering on the Patriots. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Oh, now you're cheering on the Patriots. I thought you said you never cheer on the Patriots. Miami wins by 9 in Miami. 81 degrees. That's a little bit hot. Oh, man. I gotta say this, for some whatever reason, the Patriots cannot play well in Miami. I don't understand it. They just never play well in Miami. They absolutely suck when playing in Miami. It happened last year. Happened the year before. It happens every single stinking year. Whatever we can do, we can never win in... Wait, what am I saying? Squish the fish. I hope the Patriots can squish the fish, but I don't think they're gonna squish the fish. Not in this game. Not here. I do not think so. I do say the Dolphins win. I say the Dolphins win by 17. I unless the Patriots absolutely shock me, because the Dolphins are really good at home. I mean, Broncos had to experience that. I'm just going off past successions because Patriots have never been good against Miami in Miami for the last few years, even when Brady was around. So it's just I don't know how. New coaches, new everything. Patriots still suck in Miami. But squish the fish. Oh boy, he's saying squish the fish. I'm changing my thing. I'm going a little bit under this time. 30-13. Don't take my advice for betting. Do not take my advice. But I'm going under for this one. I'm going under. I'm so going under. Well, only by, was it 3 points? Yeah, by 3 points. I'm going a little bit under for this one. Dolphins, Patriots. Oh, man. I'm watching that one. CBS. Man, I'm tuning into that one. The Jets and the Giants. Oh, boy. The Jets playing a road game in their own stadium. Wait, Pure, are you covering that game? Are you covering the Jersey battle? You covering that Jersey game? Them good old Jersey teams fighting it out. Before we do that, let me check the poll, everybody. Let me check the poll. We still got 2 votes in the poll. One saying, yeah, is your team winning this week? 1 vote said, yeah, winning by 20 plus, and 1 vote said getting destroyed by 20 plus. Jets, Jets. Wait, did I no. I just did the Jets chant. Oh, no. I'm a terrible person. Oh, no. Oh, no. I just did the Jets chant. What is wrong with me? Hello, Ron. How are you? I can't believe I just did the Jets chant. I know you said you were doing a Jets game, but I can't remember which one you said you were doing. I know it's next week or the week after. Next Jets game I'm doing is week 9, not the... Okay. Chargers against the Chargers and Jets. I got Chargers all the way. Of course you're clipping that. Of course you're clipping that. I'm doing good, Ron. Thanks for asking. Thanks for stopping by in here, Ron. God, my hair is a mess. All right. Oh, boy. Jets and Giants. Giants so far have been struggling. So far, they have pretty much fooled everybody. The question is the Giants' D line is going to do very... I'm getting mixed up. Is the Jets' defensive line going to do well against that absolute shambles Giants' offensive line? I did not hear anything about Daniel Jones starting in this game. Has anybody heard anything about that? Or is Tyrod Taylor... Is Tyrod Taylor still starting? Because I have not heard anything since. I think he's still... From what I am assuming, Taylor is still starting. Because if Taylor is still starting, I got the Jets winning. Boo. Either way... No, I'm just kidding. Either way, I'd probably still have the Jets winning this one. Because that D-line is good. Oh, it's still Taylor? Okay. That Jets defensive line, I think, is going to tear up that Giants O-line. It's just like teeth going through these Pringles. Unfortunately, every Patriots fan in this chat, I have to say the Jets got to win this game. Boo! 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 Okay. Yeah, Jets win this one. Only by 3, the line says. Only by 3. I do say the Jets win by 3. I do say the Jets win by 3 points. I'm going to go 20-17. Jets win by 3. Watch, it's just one of those games where there's like 7 turnovers split between each team. Also, we're both going by 3. We're both saying it's going to be a 3 points, but with different scores. He's going 24-21. I'm going 20-17. I'm clipping it. I clip everything. Jags and the Steelers. Wait, when did the Steelers become 4-2? I thought they were 2-2 last time. When did they become 4-2? Oh, that's right. They beat the Rams. I forgot. I thought they were 3-2. Like, wait a minute. Okay, so they did beat the Rams. Steelers have been pretty good. Question is Matt Canada going to be able to coach well? I don't know about you guys, but I still got the Jags. I got Jags. Chat, I don't know about you, but I got the Jags winning by a touchdown. I got the Jags winning by a touchdown in the Steel City. Let's see. Let's see here. I got the Jags winning 33-26 over the Steelers. I know that's going to be a little bit high for the Steelers to obtain, but I think they can do it. But I got the Jags winning it. I do have the Jags winning it. I'm not good with scores, but I can predict winners. Maybe. Never said I was good at this. Oh boy. The Eagles and the Commanders. We all remember what happens when the Eagles played the Commanders last year, when they broke up their streak. But it's in Washington, and wrong team. Man, if Cowboys fans were in here, I don't know who they'd cheer on. Who would the Cowboys cheer on in this matchup? Oh, they'd probably cheer on the Commanders. Oh boy. Commanders, but I got the Eagles winning it. Eagles winning by at least 10. At least 10. I mean, they only lost by a freaking touchdown to the Giants of all teams. To the Giants, 14-7. Just played and went in overtime. Should be good. I'm going to say Eagles win it by 10. Eagles win by 10. Let's see. In Washington, not too bad. I'm going to go with 27-17. 27-17. I think Commanders' defense might be able to hold up, except for that stupid tush push. But 27-17, maybe a DeAndre Swift few touchdowns. Oh, whoops. Chat, I almost messed that up. I nearly grabbed something and put it in the wrong spot. And here we go. The Texans and the Panthers. Battle of number 1 and number 2 picks to see which quarterback is better. And watch, this is the game where Bryce Young wins. This is the game where Bryce Young wins. I'm calling it, chat. Texans have been the better team. No shout. No freaking duh about it. Defensively, they've been good under DeMeco Ryans. I like DeMeco Ryans, actually. I like the hire. Frank Reich's been a good offensive mind. He just doesn't have good tools around him. He does not have a good team around him. Bryce Young, 9 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. But CJ Stroud, I think, has 10 touchdowns, 1 interception. It's something like that. But Stroud has been the absolute really good quarterback. Houston's just gotten unlucky with a few wins. Could have won. I know they would be 4-2 right now if it wasn't for a lucky field goal by the Falcons. But I got the Texans winning, dropping the Panthers to 0-7. No, I am not on the Panthers 0-17 train. I got the Texans winning by a touchdown, probably a late touchdown, fourth quarter. Probably going to be a low-scoring game. Might be a little bit low-scoring. I'm going 23-16. I'm going 23-16. Texans win. So, I don't know about you guys with that one, but I'm going with 23-16. Man, surprisingly, we've actually had a good viewing. Getting into the later games, Browns and Seahawks. 2 teams with a 4-2 record. Pretty good. Browns got lucky last week in that crazy, whatever the heck was, ref ball, whatever you want to call it, against the Colts. That, to be honest with you, that was terrible officiating. Just listening to what Rising Rhino was saying and then watching a highlight of it later, that was so stupid and made me like, what? I still am saying that ball was uncatchable. It was not catchable. It did not look catchable. From the replay, it didn't look catchable. I'm still going to say that. And people are like, but it was catchable. Didn't look catchable from that angle. But either way, I mean, this game could go either way. Deshaun Watson is not playing in this game. So, it said P.J. Walker is starting. I mean, when Deshaun Watson, I believe, started that game against the Colts. I believe he did. I think he did start that game against them. But right now, I love how former players are coming out and saying the league needs to do something about the officials. Somebody's got to do something about the officials. I agree. I mean, if former players are coming out and saying the officials are bad, you got to change the officials. Like, you have got to change the officials. So right now, currently, if Deshaun Watson was in, I'm still going to say the Seahawks win it. I say maybe that Seahawks defense holds. I'm saying that Seahawks defense probably will hold. I say so. But I think it's going to be a close-scoring game. I think Cleveland might battle it out till like the very end, probably late fourth quarter with like a 2-minute touchdown. So I'm going with the Seahawks here. Going with the Seahawks. I don't know if Rising Rhino's covering any 425 games, but definitely going to tune in to watch this game. I'm still going with the Seahawks. Line of favored by 3.5. Over under 38. I am saying Seahawks win, probably by like 5. I'm going to do something like 30-25. Seahawks win over the Browns. Guys, I think this next game here, you guys can already see it. I think this one might be blowout. No, I don't think it'll be blowout of the week. But Chiefs and the Broncos. Oh boy, Broncos fans, are you ready? Broncos fans, are you ready to may or may not experience a beat down? I don't know. Chiefs and Broncos, we all know who's winning. Well, could be an upset. I mean, last year when these two teams played in Denver, Chiefs had 28-0 lead and only won 34-28. That was under Nathaniel Hackett. Of course, he puts that in chat. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. Oh, I can't do it well because of my throat, but can't do it well great with the sore throat, but let's ride. But I got the Chiefs winning over by 17. No, not by 17. I'm going 13 instead. I'm going by 13 points. What? Oh, the over-under's 45.5? Question is, Patrick Mahomes has Travis Kelce, I believe, still. Pacheco in the backfield. Who is it? You got Kadarius, Brickhands, Tony. Right now, over 13 points. I say Chiefs do win. Maybe. Man, with that defense, man, I don't know. I'm going with Chiefs having a 40 burger. But the Broncos put up 27. I'm going 40-27. A little bit of a high-scoring game. It was a high-scoring game last year. It was 62 points last year. So I'm going with about the same as last year. But I'm doing 40-27. So up for the Chiefs, a little down for the Broncos. The Broncos defense is probably going to be one of the big reasons why they lose. I say that offense probably is going to light up, but that Chiefs defense is like bang, 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 bang. Unless the officials get in the way. The Ravens and the Cardinals. Oh boy, the Ravens absolutely just beat down on the Lions. We all saw that. Excuse me. Where did it go? Here it is. Yeah, we all saw the Ravens literally just beat the crap out of the Lions on national TV. I mean, that was pretty embarrassing. Not going to lie. That was mighty embarrassing, you know? So, I got the Cardinals' only win was at home. Shocker to the Cowboys. But I do say Ravens are going to beat up on the Cardinals pretty good. If that defense can stay healthy, they're going to hold really good. Line 8.5 for Baltimore. You take that. I'm taking it. I will take it. I'm taking it. I mean, yeah, this is what happened to the Cowboys, but I'm probably taking it. I don't know if they'll be able to contain Lamar Jackson, Dak is not really a good runner, but I think they might not be able to contain Lamar. They might not be able to contain Zay Flowers. But I'm taking that Ravens. I'm taking those Ravens, man. I'm so doing it. You know what? Shocker. I'm going under. I got the Ravens winning only by 17, but it's a low score, 27-10. Yikes. A little bit lower for me. Guys, this was my potential Whoops. The Bengals and 49ers was my Super Bowl matchup. And of course, it got screwed up. I was saying the Bengals and 49ers were going to make the Super Bowl. So close. I was so close. If this was the Super Bowl this year, I'd actually be pretty happy. But right now, I'm going with the Bengals, man. Because they said an hour or two ago that Brock Purdy is in concussion protocol. Christian McCaffrey, I believe, is still banged up. I believe McCaffrey's still banged up. So I got Joe Burrow and the Bengals coming into Levi's Stadium. That 49ers defense is going to keep it close, but I got the 49ers losing their third straight against an AFC opponent. Well, second against an AFC opponent. As for the score, they do keep it close. Keeping it really close. I'm going 30-27. 30-27 Bengals 49ers. Man, I've been doing this stream for about 45 minutes. Wow, time does fly. The two last games, Bears and Chargers, Raiders, Lions. Wow, tickets as low as $39. That's honestly not bad. So Bears and Chargers, both teams not good. Bears have already won not two straight, but they've won two games. They handled really the Raiders 12-30. Chargers are a little bit different. I got the Chargers winning. I think Justin Fields is still out. Let me check my fantasy matchup. Since I have Justin Fields as my quarterback. I got Justin Fields as my quarterback in fantasy, but he's on the bench because in case he is out. It says doubtful. So if Justin Fields does not come back, even if he did come, if he does come back, it's a closer game. If he's not there, Chargers are probably going to win by 10. I got the Chargers winning. I don't know if the Chargers will run with it, but right now I'm going with the under. I'm going 27-7. And here's the game where I believe the Lions are going to issue a beatdown. I legit think the Lions are absolutely going to beat on the Raiders, like absolutely crap on the Raiders. That Raiders defense, I don't know. I mean, it's looking like Josh McDaniels might be gone after this year because I read something saying that the players do not like Josh McDaniels at all. So, I mean, if he loses this big game to the Lions, small chance he could get up and gone. But Lions do win. I got the Lions winning by plus 13. I got over 13. Yeah, even the line says Lions favored by 8. I'm going by 13, man. I'm going 37-24. 37-24 Lions over the Raiders. Over them Raiders. So. All right. A little slower stream tonight. But, pretty good. I don't expect these prediction streams to do the greatest of crowds. But, I got my note card here saying my scores. Scores and predictions. Here comes the cat. So I'm going to probably wrap it up, or maybe. I'm going to see if the NFL did release their power rankings. So let me see. Just go over the power rankings, I guess. Just go over them. I don't know. I don't think they're going to get mad about that. No, I don't care. Just go over the power rankings real quick. I did not do this last week. I was going to do it last week, but I forgot. Just add it in, I guess, for a new thing to put on the predictions live streams. Why not? Okay. Hello. Hey, you booted me where I wasn't going to be. Okay. Let me see here. There we go. Stop. There we go. So here we go. I got 32. Obviously, the Panthers, because of where they have been for the last few weeks. Stop with the notifications. I don't care. Okay. I got, obviously, Panthers 32. Cardinals at 31. They dropped by 4 since last week, but they have been absolutely not good. What was it? They were 1-3, and now they just absolutely fallen off the road. 30, the Giants. They did climb up by 1. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, that was barely a winnable game, so I don't know about that. 29, the Bears climb up, especially since Tyson Bagent, or whatever his face was. I think that's his name. However you say his name. Here, zoom in a little bit for you guys. So you probably are able to maybe read that. I don't know if you guys can fully read that or not. I'm just checking on my phone so you guys can be able to read. Yeah, but the Bears currently hold 29 now. Maybe zooming in one more. Oh, there we go. They got 28, saying the Patriots, Mac Jones with the win. Yes, he did beat the Bills as a rookie, but guess what? That was in Buffalo on a windy day. So, yeah, the Patriots returned on the final drive. They held them in check, but they only went up by 1. I'd say, here's my thing. If you're saying the Bills are going to be a Super Bowl contender and they lose to another 500 team, they lose to a sub-500 team like the Patriots, then are you really the biggest Super Bowl contender? Broncos climbing up as well. They're number 27 now on the list. They were at 28 last time. Only winning by 2 to the Packers. I mean, not good, but a win is a win. Held a really good game. I thought it was a good game. Apparently, I watched it listening to Grassi and Perna. I mean, what can I say? A win is a win for those Broncos. Was it now 2-5? So I thought they were going to go 1-6, but oh well. We got the Titans staying at 26. It did say Ryan Tannehill was out, like I mentioned before a little bit during the stream. Tannehill's out. Said Will Levis is probably going to be the primary starter. They also said Malik Willis might make a thing, but Malik Willis was his last game against the Ravens. He took like 2 or 3 sacks. So, I don't know. And 25, the Commanders, 3-4. The Commanders have fallen off a little bit. Yikes. I mean, yeah, they are starting with Sam Howell. I mean, Sam Howell is not the greatest quarterback. Commanders were actually playing really well. And then they lost a few, like it says here, right there. A few of those games they should have won, but they did pull out a good one against the Falcons. Was it 24-16? But then losing that one to the Giants, that was absolutely a snooze fest. But a good defensive showing. The Raiders at 24. I'm saying the Raiders are going to go down to like 27. 27 this week. I say they go down that far. I just do not see them doing well against the Lions, like I said earlier. I'm saying Josh McDaniels might get fired after this year. It's going to happen. I'm telling you, it's happening this year. I'm saying it will. Packers dropping down a little bit to 23. Yeah, I do understand Jordan Love, first full season as Packers starter. But guess what? You got to win some games. You got to win those games, especially against a team like the Broncos. Defense isn't that great. The defense actually did really well. But once again, the Broncos cannot score over 20 points for some reason. But Packers couldn't be able to take care of it. Now they got to get another winnable game, man. Come on, Packers. Come on, Packers. You got to get a win over them Vikings. Chargers at 22. They dropped down 8 spots after that loss to Kansas City. Yeah, losing to Kansas City hurts, but you got to win some games to keep your job, Staley. The Chiefs, what was it? I read something. Chiefs scored, what was it, 20 points? 20 points in the first quarter? Or first two quarters? I can't remember what it was, but it was something. They started off on fire, and then the Chargers defense finally came up, but Justin Herbert did not play great. Staley's probably going to be another coach who gets fired out of the AFC West, man. I think it's going to happen. I highly think so. Colts staying at 21. Yeah, Colts should probably stay at 21. I do agree. They did get ref balled. Absolutely got robbed. That was obviously. I don't expect the Colts to make the playoffs. I absolutely don't expect that. I wouldn't expect it this year. But if they can get close to a 8-9, if they get an 8-9 record, I would not be too shocked about that. But if they end up like 7-10, 8-9, something like that, I'd be pretty happy with that. But right now, I'd say 21. They probably go up to maybe 17 towards the end of the year. Watch Rising Rhino comes in here and hears me say that. Vikings now up to number 20, jumping from 25 from their last spot after beating the 49ers on that interception late in the game. That was not a great throw by Brock Purdy. Vikings were absolutely good. I believe, 16-7 at halftime, and only scored 6 points that entire second half, so the 49ers defense kept them in check, but that Brock Purdy late interception was the dagger. Vikings actually got that upset, which I was actually shocked about, so yikes. The Saints, man, the Saints are going downhill, 3-4. I'm telling you what is going on with the Saints. They're not playing good. Not playing good. Losing on that game-winning touchdown, or tying touchdown. Foster Moreau, right in his hands, and he dropped it. Right in his hands. And it even says down there, before I was going to mention it, Olave did get arrested. I did hear about that. Sad. But, man, you gotta go around that. Hopefully he does come back. But, man, not good of a story. All right. Number 18. Rams only dropped down by 1 spot after losing again. What was it? Yeah, to the Steelers. I mean, losing to the Steelers is bad. I remember they checked something on a 4th and 1 play with like 2 minutes left in the game. The Steelers did get the call. Also, it just said down there earlier, but I already knew about this one. Rams have gotten a new kicker, releasing Brett Maher, so what a shocker. So, I think the Rams are probably going to probably stay there toward the end of the year. Bucks are dropping down. Bucks have been dropping down after starting out hot. After now 3-0, and they're now 3-3. They've lost their last 3. So, yikes! Wait, no, they started 3-1. Did they? Like, I thought they started 3-0. Nope, they didn't. I keep getting that mixed up. So, yeah, they have fallen off really hard, losing 20-6 to the Lions, and losing 16-13 to those Falcons. But they got to bounce back this week here against the Bills. Got to bounce back, man. Absolutely need to. And the Falcons, speaking of the Falcons, jumping up 6 spots. I don't know if jumping up 6 spots is really necessary, but hey, if you can jump up in the NFL power rankings to the top half of the league, you've done something right. Bijan's been balling out. Desmond Ridder, okay. I mean, he's good. Well, not good. He's serviceable. But I'd say let it ride. Let's just see how long he goes. Guys, if you told me during the draft that C.J. Stroud was going to carry the Texans to the top half of the NFL power rankings, I would literally be laughing in your face. Well, guess what? You guys can laugh in my face now, because I didn't expect the Texans to be this good in the NFL power rankings. Oops, wrong tab. I could just delete that tab. C.J. Stroud has been really good. Wow, those are his stats. Oh, he's on pace for those stats, but dang, those are pretty good stats. And now they're playing the 0-6 Panthers. I think the Texans are probably going to go up to maybe close to the top 10 very, very soon. If it wasn't for the Jags, Texans would probably be on top of that division. Good old Energizer Bunny. Jets at 14. Boo. Boo. You know what, guys? This is us Patriots fans. Boo. Jets at 14. Jets at 3-3. Aaron Rodgers seemingly saying, coming back at week 10. I honestly don't think that's possible. There's no way that's possible, but Zach Wilson has been pretty good as the backup quarterback. He has shown flashes. He has matured, but isn't the greatest, but we'll see. I'm saying, man, the Jets could make the playoffs, but they gotta get some good games in, win some big games. Heading into the top 15, Steelers climbing up 6 spots now to 13 at 4-2. I didn't think this team would be 4-2 right now. I thought they'd be 3-3 at this point. With that big win over the Rams, honestly, that offense is starting to cook up a little bit. That offense is starting to cook just a little bit now. So, man, are the Steelers actually going to be doing something now? Will the Steelers actually continue cooking and producing metal? So, we shall see. And Cincinnati Bengals, after starting, 0-2 on the season, have now climbed up to 3-3. So, congratulations on the Bengals. Now climbing up, they've climbed up 1 spot. So, only beating the Seahawks, by 2 or 3 points? Yeah, it was by 3 points. Barely. So, Joe Burrow didn't have a great game, I know, in that game. Joe Mixon didn't, but hey, a win is a win. Can't complain about it. But, man, Bengals got to get up if you want to compete for the Super Bowl. And the Seahawks. Seahawks currently at number 11, currently at 4-2. So, man, I don't know about them Seahawks, but do you think they're going to do something this year? Make the playoffs again? I think they might. I think they could. Sorry if I'm speeding through these, but Number 10, Browns should not be here. They should be a little bit down, probably to like number 12 or number 13 after that stupid game. So, yikes. So, Corny, I think Jerome Ford's been good. Nick Chubb is better. Deshaun Watson's been absolutely looking like garbage. PJ Walker's been serviceable. Browns have been okay. Kevin Stefanski, you might be doing yourself okay. Bills dropping down by 2 after losing to the Patriots. I mean, that's reasonable. You can't lose to the Patriots. You cannot lose to the Patriots. The Patriots nearly put up 30 on the Bills. Can you imagine a last place team putting up 30 on a Super Bowl contender? So, yeah, you nearly just lost to the Patriots. Like, you did lose to the Patriots, but going down to 9, yikes, that hurts. Cowboys hanging into the top 10, beating, a Chargers game. I think the Cowboys are beating the Rams, no question about it. Improving to 5-2. I think they jump up to the top 5 after this. So I think the Cowboys are going to do that. Lions now at number 7, dropping down out of they were in the top 5, I believe, last time I checked. Yeah, they were. They were terrible. Absolutely terrible against the Ravens. What was it, 38 points? 38? And they only scored like 7. So it was terrible. So Lions looking to rebound. And Jags sitting at number 6, currently leading in their division at 5-2. I did have the Jags winning in that division in my predictions video. So, but I do have the Jags. Jags might fall. I'd say they probably go to finish up at number 8, maybe number 9 at the end of the year. But right now they are looking mighty good. And the Dolphins at number 5, currently sliding down a few spots after losing to Philly. That was honestly a good game. Not great, but good. Good enough for me to watch. The tush push is still unstoppable. So, all right. Getting near to the end. Number 4, Ravens jumping up from nearly to the bottom of the top 10 to in the top 5. The Ravens were basically unstoppable against the Lions. That defense was absolutely great against that Lions offense. That Lions offense couldn't do anything against the Ravens. So, once again, good job. Good job to them. Congrats. And the 49ers still in the top 3 after losing only 2 games. Back-to-back, though. One to the Vikings and one to the Browns. I think they would have beat the Vikings if Brock Purdy did not throw that interception late in the game. So I think the 49ers still hold on to their top 5 spot later on in the season. And the Eagles still holding on in their spot. Were in top 5 last week after losing to the Jets. So I think eventually we all know who's at number 1. But I think the Eagles will take number 1 if the Chiefs lose another game, which the Chiefs are probably never going to lose another game. And speaking of the Chiefs. And the Chiefs, once again, at number 1. Chiefs have been a good team, but they've been getting away with a few easy calls. But I think they'll still hold on. Probably go down to number 2, but then Philly taking that number 1 spot from them. So, but once again, adding the new NFL Power Rankings. Thanks, guys, for hopping on in. Let me check. Only had 2 votes in the poll. I knew it was going to be slow. So, anyway, thanks for stopping on by here this stream. All right, guys. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, do all those things. All right, guys. Closing up shop. Have a great evening, everybody.